Let's talk about the game today up at Dens Park. What an absolute shit show from Celtic. Another tale of failing this season so far in this so-called title race. We are now 5 points behind Hearts, which we play Hearts next week at Tynecastle, and I am absolutely dreading it, to be honest with you, because you have to give it to Derek McInnes side. He went to Kilmarnock yesterday and smashed Kilmarnock. Smashed Kilmarnock. What did we do against Kilmarnock? We literally scraped the result against them. And today at Dens Park just shows how bad Celtic are from back to front. The goals that we gave away are atrocious. No one was marking for the first goal. Lovely header in. No one on the back post as well. Where was Carter Vickers for his man? Wasn't to be seen. Absolutely atrocious. And then the second goal, they got the ball from their own box, counter attack, and Cosgrave he ran amok against Scales, and yeah, it was basically an own goal by Carter Vickers. It was a bad day for Carter Vickers. It was a bad day for the squad. There's no energy. You're bringing on players like James Forrest that can't do it. He's past it. I love James. He's a legend, but come on, this squad, half them need to be fucking gone from that club. And the fans made a stance today in the early minutes of the game, throwing balls on the pitch. And see these fans that are going to be turning around blaming the fans for the performance. The fans are not the one on the pitch. It's the players on the pitch. It's the manager. Brendan Rodgers is failing as a Celtic manager this season. His tactics are backdated. He doesn't have a plan B. He can't get a reaction out of these players. And I'm going to say it as it is. And I'm not trying to make your day worse in any shape or form. I'm giving honest opinion about this. We're going to fucking struggle this season to win this league. And I don't know if we were going to win the league, because next week will be a big make or break. Even though it's early in the season, it's not even a third of the season to be played yet. We shouldn't be in this position. I'm sick of Celtic fans. I know I put up piss takes of Rangers drawing games and stuff like that, but why do we always compare ourselves to what Rangers' result is? Rangers are fucking shy. Whoop-de-doo. Let's think about our own problems. Our own problems with our crop of players, with our boards, with some fans divided about opinions. And I stand by the Celtic collective. I stand by what they're trying to achieve here. They want ambition. It's not about maintain. Brendan Rodgers has came out and said it already in the summer. He's not the man to maintain a squad. He wants to build a squad. And clearly with his style of football, I don't trust him. I'm grateful for what he brought in the past, but fuck me, get him out the door. If I had my way, I'd get Newson in from Glint, but it's not going to happen. We're not going to get Newson. Why would you come to Celtic with the fucking state that borders in? But a collective as a team, Callum McGregor's past it. I'm sick of saying it, but he's fucking past it. Taneki just looked like he struggled today. Balakwisha hasn't even fucking turned up for Celtic yet. And Nacho struggled today. Rio, he had a chance. It was a so-called handball, but actually hit the defender's face with the VAR check. It's just, we're fucking shy, folks. Honestly, Tierney, emotional signing, can't cut it. Cannot cut it. I'd honestly rather play Srirachi. And I'd rather pay fucking Donovan than Ralston. Ralston's fucking mince, honestly. Ralston's past it as well. If he even had, he had it for one fucking season. One season under Ange. But sooner the better we get Alistair Johnson fully fit, ready to go for proper 90 minutes of matches. Sooner the better we get Jota back. Sooner the better we actually fucking start spending money and buying a decent bit of players that actually want to play for the short. None of these bollockses that are half checked out, that are fucking throwing the toys at the pram, that want to play this fucking back football. Everyone I talk to, I meet, are saying the same fucking thing. Oh, they play football from the back, trying to fucking hit on the wings. It's boring football. More fucking football in your own half defensive football than you do attacking. Celtic don't have aggression in their play. And see Tynecastle next week, if they play like that, they're going to get fucking humped by Hearts. And I don't want to say them words, but it's the God honest truth. Fans need to wake up and realise there's a lot going wrong in this season, bar fans' opinion on the board. It's the performances from the team. It's the manager. His tactics are shy. It's just the vibe around this season has been fucking atrocious. I keep saying to fans, because we're Celtic doesn't mean that we merit a victory. Because for Celtic, we turn up at Dens Park, we win the game. You have to play to a level where you deserve to win the game, and that's their first home victory since 1988. 1988. It's fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing for them fans that I flew from Dublin this morning back to Glasgow, and I met a couple of lads on the plane, and they were going up to Dens Park. In the pissings of rain, they had to endure that shite today. In that shite up in fucking Tayside. You know what? I back the team, but how can you have confidence in a team where they don't have characters and leaders in that side that actually want to take the game with a scruff and want to win this game? Instead, they get beaten by fucking teams that are fucking nowhere near that level. But you know what? As I said, hunger and desire is there with Stephen Presley's team, and even though he has a voice of a PE teacher, fair fucks them. Outclassed elite manager Brendan Rodgers. Brendan needs to get the fuck. He needs to get the fuck, because I'm bored of listening to him talking the same shit every week. As I said, I'm grateful for the past, what he's achieved, but I think it's time we need change. We need a reset. So, and my calling for Brendan Rodgers' head, about 80% of me is, because I just think we get pumped next week. You know, throw the towel in. I know it's a lot of football to be played, but and I know Hearts could fall, but Hearts have it. They've nothing to lose. They are top of the league. They're bashing in, week out. Their fans are behind them. The owner's behind them. They have a new manager. They have a new vibe. They have a new sense of pride about them. Celtic are fucking shy. All Celtic fans give a fuck about is Rangers falling. Who gives a fuck about Rangers? Let's focus on our own fucking team.